What is a background check? Have you ever wondered how employers find out so much about their applicants? In today's competitive job market, it's important to understand what a background check is, what it entails, and how it can affect your chances of getting hired. A background check is a search for information about a person's past, typically conducted by an employer or a third party on behalf of an employer before making a hiring decision. It's a way for employers to verify the information provided by an applicant during the hiring process and to ensure that they are safe to work with. There are three main types of background checks: identity verification, criminal history check, and credit history check. Each type of background check serves a different purpose and provides employers with valuable insight into an applicant's past. An identity verification check is used to confirm the applicant's identity and ensure that they are who they say they are. This is usually done by comparing the applicant's driver's license or other government-issued ID with the information they provided on their application. This helps to prevent identity theft and fraud during the hiring process. A criminal history check is used to determine if an applicant has a criminal record. This check may include a search of local, state, and national criminal databases and can reveal any convictions for crimes such as theft, assault, or fraud. A criminal history check is particularly important for jobs that involve working with children or vulnerable adults or that require a high level of trust and responsibility. A credit history check is used to evaluate an applicant's financial responsibility and history. This check will typically involve a review of the applicant's credit report, which includes their payment history, outstanding debts, and credit utilization. Credit history checks are often used for jobs that involve handling finances or working in positions of trust. The purpose of a background check is to verify the information provided by an applicant during the hiring process and to ensure that they are suitable for the role they are applying for. By conducting a background check, employers can make more informed hiring decisions and ensure that they are bringing on board individuals who are honest, reliable, and trustworthy. For example, if an applicant claims to have experience in a particular industry or field, a background check can help verify that they are telling the truth. Similarly, if an applicant has gaps in their employment history, a background check can help determine the reason for those gaps. Additionally, a background check can help identify any potential red flags in an applicant's past, such as criminal convictions or a history of bankruptcy. By uncovering this information, employers can make more informed decisions about whether or not to hire an applicant. In addition to verifying the information provided by an applicant, a background check also serves to ensure the safety and security of a company and its employees. For example, a criminal history check can help identify any potential threats to the safety of a workplace and allow employers to take appropriate precautions. Additionally, a credit history check can help identify any financial risks, such as an applicant with a history of embezzlement or fraud who may be applying for a position that involves handling financial information. Overall, the purpose of a background check is to provide employers with a comprehensive understanding of an applicant's past, allowing them to make more informed hiring decisions and ensuring the safety and security of their workplace. When performing a background check, employers typically use a variety of sources to gather information about an applicant's past. These sources may include public records, criminal databases, credit reporting agencies, and third-party background check companies. Public records are documents that are available for public inspection and can include information such as court records, property records, and voting history. Criminal databases contain information about an individual's criminal history and convictions. Credit reporting agencies maintain credit reports, which contain information about an individual's creditworthiness and financial history. Third-party background check companies are businesses that specialize in conducting background checks and typically use a combination of the other sources to gather information about an applicant's past. When using these sources, it's important for employers to comply with all applicable laws and regulations, such as the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which regulates the use of consumer credit reports in employment decisions. By using a variety of sources and complying with all applicable laws, employers can obtain a comprehensive and accurate picture of an applicant's past, allowing them to make more informed hiring decisions. It's also common for employers to use technology to assist with the background check process. For example, some companies use software to search for social media accounts associated with an applicant's name and conduct automated searches of public records and criminal databases. However, it's as important for employers to use technology ethically and responsibly and to ensure that they are not engaging in any discriminatory or illegal practices. By utilizing a combination of traditional and technological methods, employers can conduct thorough background checks that help them identify any potential red flags in an applicant's past and make more informed hiring decisions. Now, let's look at why background checks are important. Background checks are an essential part of the hiring process that provide numerous benefits for both employers and employees. For employers, background checks help to verify the information provided by an applicant, ensuring that they are who they say they are and that their qualifications are legitimate. This helps to reduce the risk of fraud and identity theft during the hiring process. Additionally, background checks can help identify any potential red flags in an applicant's past, such as a history of criminal activity or financial instability, allowing employers to make more informed hiring decisions. By conducting background checks, employers can also comply with industry regulations and legal requirements, such as those related to data privacy and security. Overall, background checks help employers to create a safer and more secure work environment and to build trust and transparency with their employees. For employees, background checks can help to ensure that they are being considered for roles that are appropriate for their skills and experience. By providing employers with a comprehensive understanding of their past, employees can demonstrate their qualifications and suitability for a particular role. Additionally, employees who have nothing to hide will likely be comfortable with undergoing a background check, as it will help to alleviate any concerns or doubts that their employer may have about their ability to perform the job. By providing employers with a clear and accurate picture of their background, employees can help to build trust and rapport with their potential employers and increase their chances of being hired. In today's competitive job market, it's important for both employers and employees to recognize the importance of background checks and to work together to ensure that they are conducted thoroughly and effectively. Different industries have different needs when it comes to background checks. For example, industries that deal with sensitive information or have strict regulatory requirements, such as finance or healthcare, may conduct more comprehensive background checks than other industries. Similarly, jobs that involve working with children or vulnerable adults, such as teaching or healthcare, may require additional checks, such as a review of a candidate's history of abuse or neglect. The specific types of background checks that are conducted will vary depending on the industry and the role. For example, a background check for a job in the finance industry may include a review of a candidate's credit history and professional certifications, while a background check for a job in the healthcare industry may include a review of a candidate's medical licenses and malpractice history. In addition to the type of background check, the scope of the check will also vary depending on the industry. Some industries may require a national background check, which will search for criminal records and other information across the country. Others may require a local or state-level check. Overall, the background check process should be tailored to the specific needs of the industry and the role to ensure that employers are obtaining the information they need to make informed hiring decisions. So there you have it, a comprehensive overview of background checks. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more informative content. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.